step across this line. I dare you, motherfucker. Cross this one.
Electric sparking wires exposed. Scrota cuts deep where the truth erodes. Rebel in the trenches, voice explodes. This the HLS, the code overloads.
Yeah, me, as far as physical touch, I'm good. Like, I like being intimate when I'm being intimate. And yeah, let's do that. But, like, I don't be intimate like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not everybody's into it.
People think that fulfills the African stereotype that Africans aren't romantic. It's like, not romance works in a lot of different ways. You know what I'm saying? You can communicate to your person in your love language, and that's cool. Although the thing is that sometimes people don't understand that how you're communicating your love. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll just think that you're just not communicating it.
True story.
But
what's your love language, Nikita?
Dick.
Yo,
I'm not even joking.
No,
if
I feel you.
No,
I'm there.
I think it's like, okay, I think Electric understood what I was trying to say. What I'm saying is like,
sex.
If you don't feel, this is delicate because there's a thin line, so it makes it hard to date. Because the thing is like, clearly, because for the ones that know what I look like, plenty of guys will look at me like when I'm all dolled up on the streets, even when I'm not dolled up, and they always want to like fuck me first. Most of the ex-boyfriends I had, it was like that. It was like, we will fuck first, and then like we will get to know each other, and then okay, just be my girl. And you're really good at what you do, you know.
Right?
For us millennials.
I mean, it's about physical. You see the physical first. So before anything, you're like, I wouldn't mind getting in that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And then even if you halfway are into it and you're just like, I wouldn't mind getting in it, but if she throw it down, some guys, they'll be like, you know what? She ain't all that, but she throw it down crazy. I'll wife it.
Of course.
True story. Yep.
I wish you could find somebody like that for sure.
I can't do that.
Rebel in the house.
I understand people.
I just want to make this clear. But I just want to make this clear. Just because a woman is freaky doesn't mean that she's a hoe.
I understand that, yeah.
But I know there's a thin line between those two things, and most guys, they cannot understand it.
We know what hoes are.
Yeah, I wish everybody knew.
I feel like
I'm not. I don't mean what you think.
All I'm saying is like, yes, they have traits, and they can show that they are, and you guys can fucking tell. You guys just decide not to. Yeah, overlook that shit when you're dating a woman. What I'm saying.
I think a lot of guys are really bad at knowing who. And for the record, I don't think being a hoe is bad. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Being irresponsible is bad.
Until you bring her in to your friend group and it's all males. Then you will know.
She's talking about two different things because y'all are talking about two different things though.
Okay, go ahead.
There's a difference to her point. There's a difference between infidelity and somebody being freaky. Those are completely different things. Yeah.
Oh, but I wasn't. So let me explain my point. I'm sorry. So,
that's what separates a hoe from a freak, though.
Yeah.
My point is, right? So you were hooking up, dating this girl, both things, hooking up and dating her at the same time, but you guys are not like boyfriend and girlfriend, or you guys broke up, for example. But you guys still like hanging out with your group of friends, and then she decided to go to your best friend's friend, and then she decides to hook up with one of your friends. Doesn't have to be your best friend, but then like she hooked up with like 3-4 guys from the same group. Wouldn't that affect like your pride, like when you feel disrespected?
And that's what I'm saying. No. That's irresponsible and disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Being a hoe and being completely unscrupulous and having no boundaries or no rules are two different things. You know what I'm saying? But if you're saying if your definition of a hoe is that person has no control and that they don't have any boundaries, and that's what makes them a hoe, okay, I understand your point, but that's not how I classify it.
And with that said, welcome to the HLS Podcast, everybody. We're here. We're gonna have Rebel setting us off. Rebel, it sounded like you had something to say. My bad, I jumped in there. But
wow, just right. I didn't want to say nothing about it.
Yo, bro, like we're going. We got to do the intro,
bro.
Yeah, man. We gave them the.
We edit this show. We can put the intro in at any point.
Exactly.
Maybe we could, yeah.
All right,
we like it. We like it to be authentic.
Itchy trigger finger, bro.
All right, so then let me throw it in for real. Welcome to the HLS
No,
Podcast.
you'll kill the energy.
Nah. What? You don't like the intro?
I first of all never
How
said that. I'm
dare
saying
you?
you have the idea is best fresh.
Uh-oh.
And when you do other stuff, then it unfreshens. So just keep
Oh
it
no,
fresh.
because we were about to get into more of it because there was still some
Okay, you're right.
things
Okay,
that
you're
needed
right.
to be
You're right.
said there.
You're
So,
right.
welcome to the HLS podcast that never was, to that point, Radical Teddy and Friends, Late to the Party, Her Latest Seduction, Hippies, Lucid Showers, Hangovers Left Solved. I'm the Rebel Alliance.
I'm Scrota.
And this is Electric Thunder.
As y'all know, we meet a lot of different people in our personal lives and also our online lives in gaming. And one of the people that we recently came across with just in Overwatch, but has become a really cool person that we talk to, chill with, and just generally like being around, actually was cool enough to grace us with her presence today.
The one and only Nikita.
Hello.
Please introduce yourself, Nikita.
Hi, my name's Nikita. Not my real name. I'm 34. I don't look like I'm 34, by the way. And I enjoy playing video games a lot. I draw and I do cosplay. Yes.
Oh, that's what's up. I didn't know you did cosplay.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
She's a big cosplayer.
All right.
I started this hobby back in 2012, my first Comic-Con. I did a cosplay from this anime called Death Billiards. It was like an OVA special episode. Nobody knew about it back then. Then they decided to release the full anime because it was so popular in Japan and worldwide that they decided to release the full anime called Death Parade. That one you guys probably do know
I love
about
Death Parade.
Yes. Yes. So it came from like
Death Parade.
this project came from Death Billiards. It was a project where like different animators, right? Different animation groups, teams, like from like underground like animation studios, like they will release their own like episodes animated, and Death Billiards was the best story, even though Little
That
Witch
makes a lot of
Academia
sense.
was the winner. Little Witch Academia was the winner, but Death Billiards gained so much like recognition that they decided to release the full anime, and it was a success.
Nikita, when you said Death Billiards, that's the first thing I thought about. I've never heard of that before, but Death Parade was the first thing I thought about when you said that. My little sister put me on Death Parade, and it's one of my favorite animes. It's 10 episodes long. It's not very long at all. And if you're a Death Note fan, there's a little Easter egg in there for you too.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Who'd you dress up
it's-
as from Death Note? Death
So
Parade.
is this character, like if you want to look it up, Google it, because you might have to Google it because she's not like one of the main ones. But her name is Castra, Castra, right?
Which one was that?
This is the woman that used to overlook the world map and see where deaths were happening worldwide.
Yeah, that is an obscure character.
I am Dominican, by the way. I am brown skin, so because of that, I only cosplay brown skin characters, anime characters, or cartoon video games, you name it. I feel like more. I feel more identified, and it was one of my own rules that I set. Like whenever I do a cosplay, also, it brings more recognition
To those characters.
brown skin, to those characters. Which is great because I also did Halibel from Bleach, as Halibel is like Sparta number 3 for those who watch Bleach, and I gained some popularity. I even got interviewed.
Nice.
It's a real out there. Yeah, I got interviewed because it's like her outfit, like half of her boobs are like out, so like but her face is covered. But it's very rare to see a Halibel cosplayer. Like, what do you mean by that? And people will see it, and they.
Mikocho Malandra.
Michiko?
Michiko.
I haven't done her yet. I know a lot of people
You
have.
haven't. You like basically are her.
Oh my god! Wait, you
Also
No,
fresh
you know what I
for
look-
like just skipping
You know what I
straight
look
over
like?
Yoruichi.
Yeah, you follow us on Instagram.
that
You
is
should know what we
true.
look like too.
I do know what you look like. I saw you the other day. And yep, I know what like Electric does. Electric, we met. You remember?
Yep.
Yes.
Me
I
and
just
Dad
wanna
went out to
say-
meet her when I was visiting in New York.
I know, but he saw me in my worst looks because I was wearing my uniform. He didn't see me in my bad bitch mode. He did not see me.
Well, you clean
Yo,
up well
let's-
though. I can say that.
Yo,
So-
Rebel, look up Michiko Malandro, and that's
Michiko Malandro.
basically, that's
Well,
basically
for-
Nikita.
Oh, I've
But
seen
yeah,
you
you
shared it before.
You got to do her next. You got to do her next.
Pause. I know what you meant, but what you said.
Okay, it's there for Rebel. The Instagram is there on the chat, so you can go ahead and look for that. So he can see what it looked like. It will make more sense.
I've always wanted to get into cosplay. I've always thought that was really cool. I just never. I think I developed the interest in it pretty late, and so now I'm trying to make up for a lot of it because I really like dressing up for Halloween, and like cosplay is like Halloween, like whenever you want it to be. So if I get this right, I'll get this Doomfist gauntlet made this week, and I could be Doom.
You can absolutely do Doomfist. Oh my god, I can see it. So as a veteran cosplayer here, I'm gonna tell you, cosplay has no age. You can cosplay like at any age. I've seen elderly people like 60 plus at anime conventions cosplaying, and because the characters, there's no age for characters. There are really like old characters. Like I've seen plenty of older like people cosplaying Master Roshi from Dragon Ball. Or yeah, because like he's the old badass. Like every Japanese anime has that old guy that is like in his 70s, 80s, but he's freaking brolic. Like he's brolic. He can take out any youngin, even the most overpowered. Like One Punch Man. What is his name? The older guy in One Punch Man. Oh my god. No, it's an older guy. It's an old man. Yes. No, it's an old man.
White Fang, the Fang.
Yes. Yeah. He's very overpowered and nobody can take him. Like I think it's just so badass. Even in Bleach, like one of the captains, like the main captain, like Yamamoto, I think. He fought Yuha. Okay. But either way, for those who haven't watched Bleach, there is a very strong like old character. Like he's old looking, but he's very like buff, like in shape, and he's very overpowered. Like he got to fight one of the most like the main antagonists. He got to fight it. And he looked very badass doing it. Like everybody saw how overpowered he was. So basically, like even in the Star Wars, there are characters that are like older too. So I've seen a lot of like elder people like all around like anime conventions that I have been. Like, no, that's not what I'm saying. It's the same thing. It's the same thing as like, I don't know, like for example, like if you want to cosplay like All Might, you could be in your 20s, but you could also be in your 40s. It all depends.
Yeah. I went to Saitama like last year.
Exactly. And then I feel like, but I have a take. I feel like us, like people that are brown and black, we should cosplay like characters respective color. I feel like we just look like it.
I have more fun doing that.
It's just you're more like closer and realistically like wow. You know what I mean? Like I feel like if we are underrepresented, it's not like black skin characters and dark skin, like brown skin characters, they're not underrepresented in the anime community. It's the cosplay community. Yeah. I don't see a lot of people doing that. And I think it will be cool.
Every year we do the Black History Month challenge on Overwatch, where we only pick black characters and like we like lock in and we have like a certain goal of number, like a all black comp. And yeah, you definitely should join us for that one this year.
Oh, I'll be pleased. I'll be fucking pleased like to do it. But I just wanted to say like it's so beautiful because I have some friends that are like brown. We are Caribbeans. I am Caribbean. If I mentioned before, I'm Dominican. And like being brown skin, like it gives me so much more like originality. And it gives me, and it's just, I don't know, I just think it's so cool. You bring to life that character, even if it's a minor character, but she's dark skinned and you want to bring her to life. It's just so cool.
More people know about it. I forgot about that character in Death Parade until you mentioned it right now.
I forgot about Halibel and Bleach.
I got in like my mask made out by one of my friends. Like she went to Parsons in New York. She's really very skillful. And I told her to make me that mask and she made it for me. And the dress, I made it myself because I went to fashion school, so I know how to make clothes. Not very good at sewing, but I did my best. Yes.
You more of like the drawing, the tech.
I'm more of a designer. Yes.
Okay.
But I do know how to do construction. Like I know how it works depending on the type of fabric. You need to know all the technicality.
So Nikita, Halloween's coming up, and Halloween
it's my birthday.
Has been That's why I wanted to segue into that. It's becoming one of my favorite holidays because it's like the fun holiday. Like the older I get, the more fun it gets. And it's your birthday, so happy early birthday. But what
Thank you.
do you have cooked up for Halloween?
I guess I can say it here, but every year, because I'm a cosplayer, my followers are always like, and my friends in my IRL life, they're always looking forward to what I'm like, what's gonna be my costume this year. Like, oh, and I already have people, like a handful of people on my DMs asking me, oh, what is your cosplay this year? What's your costume this year? And I'm like, you guys gotta wait, because I always like to tease it as a surprise. Listen, if I was like a celebrity or famous, I would probably be like Heidi Klum.
I was
If
right
you
about that.
don't know your game,
best, dude.
Yes, Heidi Klum is amazing. She does her
goat.
thing. Hell yeah, she does her thing. Love it. I love it. Like every year she come up with something, and it doesn't even like she's not even trying to get attention. It's like genuine,
Some of them aren't even
and
cute.
we love that.
But she goes
Like when she did the worm.
I love that one.
Heidi
worm?
Klum goes
Yes.
all in on her Halloween costumes. It's awesome.
Oh, she is so good.
When she did the worm, like she was just on the floor and she's like, you know what they say? She says something. It was really funny. But this year I'm looking forward to see what she's gonna do. Like I feel like Halloween this year is a different like vibe this year. It's a good vibe.
This is
I
going
feel
to come out on Thursday. So if you wanted to, you could drop it here. And at most people would have like a couple hours. But if you want to keep it a secret, you can keep it a secret too.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. So my costume this year is gonna be a Japanese ghost. Yokai or
Yokai?
How you call it. Yes. So I'm painting my skin gray, but it's gonna be like a dark gray, something that blends in with my brown skin. And I already bought the wig. It's gonna be a long part in the bust down wig, like part in the middle, all the way down, like past my behind. And then I already bought the white kimono. There was only one thing that I didn't like. The kimono doesn't go all the way down. I'm tall. I'm 5'9".
I didn't know you were
The
tall.
kimono, Electric didn't see it like that because what I was wearing, I don't know, maybe because but I'm tall. So I have long legs, medium torso. But the kimono didn't go all the way down, like my mid calf, a little lower than the mid calf. So I was like, okay, this will do. Like as long as it looks enough spooky. And I'm painting myself gray. Like I said, I'm putting the white kimono, and I already had the long wig. And I'm gonna wear different type of glasses because this one's like will probably ruin I wear glasses. Yes, this will probably ruin the whole costume. And yeah, that's gonna be the outfit. And I'm gonna add some special effects to it. To me, one thing about like having a costume for Halloween is it has to be scary.
Okay.
Like it has to be some horror theme. It has to be like on that subject.
I
You
appreciate
do cosplay
that.
regularly. You do cosplay regularly, so you can go as someone not scary anytime.
I could do it, and I will get like, oh my god, it will be like, will probably be like a lot of attention too, because when you cosplay, you get the wig, you get the weapons, and the outfits are always crazy looking, and you know most of Black women on anime are always half naked. Got to love it.
Does that ever bother you?
Hell no. That means that they know that we have scrumptious bodies, that we are sexy as hell. That's what it means. Hell yeah, I love that shit.
Meg the Stallion is a big anime nerd as well too. And she went as Mirko from My Hero Academia, who is a brown skin rabbit woman. And one of my favorite characters in there. And it was pretty awesome.
She knows because there's a small percentage of us black and brown cosplayers that we only follow the rules. We're gonna cosplay from any series that we like. We're gonna cosplay that one character, that one brown character. Yes, I see. Like me, when I'm watching an anime and I'm new to it, and let's say I'm on episode 6, 7, or 3, and I see a dark skin character, I'll be like, okay, keep going. I like what I'm seeing. This is a potential cosplay. That's just how I see it. So there's a lot of people that think like me. And I have heard discussions before when people say, oh, but like, you should be able to have freedom to like, and I'm like, yes, you do have the freedom to do it.
And you do have the freedom.
Yes. You just need to respect other people's like preferences on just cosplaying brown skin characters.
And that's how you express that freedom.
Yeah.
I've been on
that's just how I see it.
With like the black characters that I've been encountering in a lot of the shows I've been watching are all like normal characters, and I appreciate that. Like they don't need to be like like super hood or with the big lips. So they're just like normal characters. And I don't remember that always being the case. So as far as like the representation,
it's getting better. No, it's getting better for sure.
It's getting much better. Yeah. So who's your favorite dark skin or melanated character in anime? Top 3, no particular order.
Okay. So I guess I'm gonna start with Halle for sure. She got introduced in Bleach back in probably 2009, 2008, in the Rancor arc for those who watch Bleach. And she was Espada number 3. So when I found out that she was number 3, I was mind blown. I was like, okay, like I do love her aesthetics a lot. I love the hair, and she's brown, and she got the curves that usually Black women have, and she got the boobs. And I love that her costume. Okay, there's 2 versions of her her outfit on the anime. There's the censored version, and there is the uncensored version. Clearly, I watched the uncensored version, and in the uncensored version, which is the OG version, half of her boobs are out. Like the costume only covers half of her boobs. So when she revealed through the anime, when she was fighting, and she shows that she's the number 3, so the smallest your number was, the stronger you were. And when she shows that she's number 3, I'm like, she really number 3? Like, that's cool as hell. Like, she's brown, she's a woman, and she's like number 3. Like, that's badass. And mind you, there was absolutely nothing politically correct about Bleach or anime in general, which I don't care. But I was like, oh my God, like, she's really number 3. You know, anime has always, despite women are being badasses, are also being like, even Sakura, she didn't have it on her, but she's still tried to act like she was a badass. Like, that's probably my most hated character. Not that asked me, but like I just wanted to point it out there. Fuck the haters.
Sakura is your most hated character.
Hell yeah.
So I think
no spoilers.
I grew up with her.
It yet, but like
I grew up with. At least I grew up seeing Sakura. I grew up seeing her.
She. All right, I'm not gonna
you're
say
a
anything.
man.
But she's not.
No, I'm saying you're a male. You don't understand it.
You act like she wasn't a badass though.
She wasn't. Like, I remember that fight with Sasori. The only way that she became, this is her fight when she became a fully grown-ass woman. And this fight, who was controlling her? Who encouraged her, like, go ahead, do your thing. I'll help you from the sides. Grandma, she was the one that helped her in that fight. I remember it. I grew up watching Naruto. I started watching Naruto when I was 12. And now I'm about to be 34 on Halloween. Yeah. I think she was so pathetic too. Like, she spent the whole time, like, clearly, even after the time skip, before the time skip, I give her an opportunity and say, yes, Sakura. Like, you were naive, you were a kid. Of course you like Sasuke because he's cool, he look good, he has a dark story. A lot of women like that. Sasuke. Yeah, everybody like that. But then after you grow, even Ino was like, no, forget about that. She moved on. But homegirl could never moved on. Clearly, he does not like you. He does not F with you. He doesn't like you. But you still after him. You know what I'm saying?
That's not a real thing, though. How many women in real life is like, hey, but he don't like you like that?
Did we ever get to the thing that Rebel was trying to say?
I'm gonna tell you, man. I know we got a little. Okay. Spare me here.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Okay, spare me here.
Because using Sakura, there are plenty of women who have blind loyalty to a dude.
What are they called? What are they called? Oh, there's a name for it.
There is a name for it? That's not good.
Yeah, there's a name for it. Are you kidding me?
This would be
yandere. It's called yandere.
The complete inverse of a hoe. Because earlier we were saying like, oh, a hoe is promiscuous or irresponsible, as you were saying. But the complete opposite of that would be someone who's like blindly infatuated with someone who's clearly not into them.
That's a yandere. It means sick in Japanese.
Yes. But Sakura was a different type of psychotic bitch. Like,
was she a yandere? I didn't watch it, so I don't know.
No, she wasn't. She was normal. They literally gave her a plain ass personality. Hinata was tsundere. Yeah. Hinata was tsundere. Hinata was very tsundere. So, like,
have you seen Death Note?
You know who was kind of yandere? I don't think Naruto had a lot of yandere cards. Because if we're gonna name, maybe Temari was a little close to it. maybe I'm gonna say.
Mikasa from ALT.
No, Mikasa was a tsundere, for sure. Yes, very
Yeah, I
tsundere.
got to break it down for
She
the folks that don't speak
Yeah,
Japanese and
elaborate.
whatnot.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so tsundere basically is like the embodiment or hinata. Very shy. She like her man, but she will be looking beside him, like not close to him, always from far.
Yeah, okay.
Never speaks up.
She never speak. He saves her. She'll be like, oh my, thank you so much. And then she will be always shy. All the shy characters in animes that are like very cute, but they're shy as hell, it's tsundere. But then yanderes will be like, if you ever watch Future Diary, this is the embodiment of a yandere. If yandere was a character, it would be freaking was a yandere. Because she was like, Yuki. She got obsessed with him. She will always say that she's doing everything for his own good. And she almost killed him a few times through the anime.
Misa from Death Note.
She was a yandere for sure.
She was bad. Yeah.
All right, give non-anime versions of these characters for everyone else who doesn't watch
Think
it.
of a pick-me that's just really for one
So
person.
You're going to act like this does not
She's
happen
very hype about it.
in real life.
The thing is, like, yandere could be considered a woman that is always like in a happy mood, even if she's not happy. Like she's pretending to be happy
for the benefit of the facade.
And then she will become obsessed with you. A woman like this, what do you think is gonna happen? Everything they do in their own mind, they think that they're doing it for your own good.
And the guy usually can and probably does treat them like shit, and they're there for it.
Yes, like they wouldn't care as long as they are with you because they're obsessed with you and you is what they want.
Do you know anybody that's like that in real life?
Yes.
Yeah?
Okay. Absolutely. I know way too many people, and maybe not as exaggerated as in anime, but I think we grew up in a period where, like, I think that a lot of the ideas, or at least the first ideas and preconceptions that we have about love and relationships, I think lend themselves to this kind of toxic behavior, whereas guys need to be this dominant, I don't love these bitches kind of person, and the woman needs to just like, I like bad boys kind of thing. And like what ends up happening is that we've all seen a guy treat a woman like absolute shit, and the woman's just like, I'm gonna stay with him because he's awesome and great. And it's not even a sexual thing. It's like not even just a sexual thing. It's just like, for whatever reason, we grew up with these concepts of love that are toxic and not good. And unfortunately, so recently, pretty damn normal, and if not expected in a lot of cases.
It was always for the plot. Rebel without a cause. And everybody was like, let's all copy this plot.
But hey, no.
How did that movie end? Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about the ending. Don't worry about the ending.
Well, you know, if you ask me, like, would you be a tsundere or a yandere? I think I would probably be a tsundere. It's more mysterious.
Really?
Yes, but then, like, the thing is, like, I don't know if what I'm about to say is allowed to be said here. I guess you guys will edit it or something. But I feel like being a tsundere is more interesting because when it's time to get naked and in the bedroom, they will find out that I'm actually a yandere in that case. And they will be like, wow, like you're mysterious, you know, you let them want it more.
Oh, don't sleep on the tsunderes now.
Way more interesting, in my opinion.
If what y'all are telling me is true, I think the tsunderes are more freaky than the yanderes.
Because they actually have they actually have a little bit more agency of like who they are and what they believe in. They don't just give everything up and just like, they are a little more reserved. They know when to throttle their emotions a little bit. Even though it's hard, they can still do it and try. They're not
I'm telling you
complete
this
fucking mess.
You know, I'm telling you this because I used to be an introvert, and when I got to the United States, I couldn't speak English properly. Like I barely knew any English, and so I developed social anxiety. And because of that, I became very introvert. I didn't like to go out. Like, I'm Latina, so clearly my friends would force me to go out with them, but I was still like pretty shy. But I started working retail to get out of it, like, because I wanted, like, this was my own therapy. This is how I treated myself. Like, I started working retail so that way I would be forced to talk to people. And it worked. So I do know where it comes from. Girls are like shy and very They know who the hell they are. Hell yeah, they know. Absolutely. It's just like that's how they put it. And that's why, but once they feel comfortable with somebody, oh my God, it's a bomb. Like, you will see all type of stuff.
That's great. So, look, in my opinion, I would rather have the person that, I don't know that anybody has ever said like, oh, yeah, I want a lady in the street and a freak in the sheets. And then somebody else like, nah, I don't want that. I want
Some
a freak
guys
in
do
the
like,
streets.
no,
And
some
then
guys do
a
like that other
lady in the
stuff.
sheets.
No, we talked about that before, Rebel, you and I. We know somebody in the neighborhood that would probably like that. That's what they like advertising.
I have only seen guys that are completely unaware of their partner's sexuality to almost a tragic degree. Where it's like where it's like, yo, she's like really hot and she's like really into you. Y'all are already boyfriend and girlfriend. She's trying to knock it down with you. What are you doing? And they're just like, yeah, like she's right now. And they're just like, Loof. Now, granted, that has its own problems. But I feel like the thing that you brought up earlier is the thing that gets culturally maligned more than anything, which is when someone is outward with their sexuality, even though they may be like loyal to one person, only sexual with their partner, it can be, oh man, she a hoe or something like that. And that's what we were talking about. That I feel that there's a difference between a freak and a hoe.
I think so too.
Define.
Me?
I'm gonna let her define it first. Ladies first.
Guest has to say, of course.
Listen, I think somebody that's a freak enjoys the act a lot. Like, she enjoys sex a lot. Like, she wouldn't mind. She's usually more open-minded, but open-minded, like, it's a very thin line between being a hoe, because it's like, you have standards still. Even though you're a freak, you have standards. Like, maybe you will want it and you find it somewhere that you can have it, but then a hoe would just like let's say I get proposed to one of my friends from my friend group, which has happened before. Oh, I want you to like join me for a threesome with my girl. If I say yes, that makes me a hoe, because I'm already like being with, like, I'm already like fucking somebody from the same friend group. I don't agree with that. I don't. I feel like when it comes to your friend groups, even if you have a girlfriend and she was seeing some guy, not even dating them or like being his girlfriend, and then after they break up or something, or they no longer seeing each other, you decide to jump in and date the same guy, you are a disrespectful hoe.
Okay, I see what you mean. I agree with you as defined, but I don't define it like that. I see what you mean.
I know.
I disagree.
But
go ahead. Keep
okay, tell me.
Keep going.
Okay, so when I'm saying like a freak usually would know that they enjoy sex a lot and that they like, and that is a priority in their life. Yes, we love it. Like, I have a boyfriend, he wants to do it anywhere that we can do it at any time. I'm down. Of course we can. Somebody that's a hoe, it's like, I wouldn't care who I do it with. I have zero standards on who I do it with or where I do it. Even if I literally know girls personally that have been fucked by like half of their like friend group, or even those girls in high school. We all went to high school with those girls, that you will hear stories of each like different guy from different class, like talking about how they like did them in X place and other place and this place. That is the definition of a hoe: a woman with no self-control or zero respect for things and people, like sexually.
Yeah, I would say I see that. I think looser standards, right? I don't think no standards. Obviously, a person with no standards is absolutely a hoe, like without a doubt. But if you have loose standards and, it doesn't really take a lot for you to want to like mess with somebody, I think that is hoish. But I don't think, again, that's necessarily a bad thing. It could be a bad thing. For example, if you're like screwing a bunch of people in the same friends group or like cheating constantly, like those standards are too low. But like maybe, for example, you don't really think the person has to be attractive. If they make me laugh, then that's good enough for me. Like basically a hoe typically has a lot of sexual partners. And let's face it, in order to have a lot of sexual partners, your standards got to be a little relaxed. It might be because you just have no self-worth and you just do anyone, or it might be because like I enjoy people's company and just like having sex. And that isn't necessarily a bad thing to me.
That's what I'm saying. Like these women that have like zero like boundaries, zero self-respect, like yes, they are freaks, but they just have no control.
Yeah.
They have no control and zero standards, no self-respect, no nothing. Like they would just go for whatever and anything, and they don't think that they are wrong. Have you ever tried to confront somebody like that? They don't think they're wrong.
Oh no, it's pointless. That's pointless.
I'm glad that standard only is for women. So.
Oh my God, you're so right. You're so right. Let's not even get into that because that's absurd to me. That's ridiculous. You know what's funny? Any woman that tries to defend it is gonna be clocked like an absolute hoe right there.
Oh, absolutely. Like, yeah,
All
society's not ready for that expansive definition.
Then I'm a defend it for them. All right. So look,
here's the man coming in to defend.
That's right. I'm Captain Save-A-Ho today. All right.
Literally. Go ahead.
Because I feel like the difference between it's funny because I'm actually still going to do this anyway. I feel the difference between a freak and a hoe is agency. I feel a freak can make the decision, own the decision, and is doing it for themselves, even if they are a pleaser, even if like whatever their kink is, it's still something that they own, as opposed to your point earlier, a hoe may not have the self-control, may not even be doing it for themselves. They're doing it to like fill a hole, to fill their own insecurity. Whereas I feel like a freak is secure in themselves. So a
Can I have a secure hoe?
Can you have a secure hoe? Yes. And that would though be a question of fidelity. I feel like a hoe can't be faithful. You know what I mean? Hence the term you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Hoe can't be faithful. You can't stop a hoe from cheating. I say this to say men can be hoes, women can be hoes. Hey, a freak can stay inside a relationship. You know what I mean? Be as freaky as they want to be with their partner, that partner. And then when the relationship ends, they still make their decisions, but it's from a place of agency as opposed to they are insecure in who they are and in their freak. You know what I'm saying? Now, you all keep mentioning this like, oh, they keep knocking it down within the same friends group. That doesn't bother me because usually, like one, I've lived it. Two, friends have similar, it's the transitive property. If I'm cool and I think he's cool and I think she's cool, then she's probably going to think he's cool too. So it wouldn't, exactly. It wouldn't like be out of the question to me that, oh, these two might find each other attractive, or in the event that things go left with us, these two might do something one day. That doesn't bother me. Especially depending on how it comes out. Hey man, hey, now you know good and well, and further out, y'all listeners, chill out. But we have friends who are full out married, have kids with our other friends or ex-girlfriends.
That is absolutely true.
And we are happy for them, okay?
Yeah, and they're happy too with their whole ass family. Yeah, it's great.
You guys are weird then. You guys are definitely weird.
No,
Electric,
we're secure.
Electric, you gotta be with me on this. In our culture, that could never be happen.
Nah, I have too much Latino in my blood or something, because that shit just sounded so crazy to me right now.
It's just not it.
I'm territorial with my female man.
Territorial? That ain't your person.
It's not your person no more.
If anything, they should feel weird because I know intimate things too about one of y'all. So if anything, they should feel weirder than us.
You know, it might be a southern thing. Hold on real quick.
Maybe it is.
I think so.
Let me ask a question, right? So if let's say we're all single, right? I'm dating a girl, right? Actually, let's say Electric is dating a girl, right? And they break up.
Yes.
But it's not like a 7-year relationship. It was like a little under a year. You know what I'm saying? No, I love yous, none of that stuff. Is that person off limits And when I say off limits, I don't mean like I'm waiting at the starting line, waiting for that bell to go off and I'm like, boom, and I'm right on it. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like, is that person ever off limits, especially if they're still around? That was the question. Is that person off limits, just in general?
No.
Like, full stop.
In my opinion,
I know
no.
your answer.
You know my answer. I don't even know why you're asking me.
What's your answer?
It's just like, it's disrespectful.
Why would that be
That
disrespectful?
means that because that means that the person, both of them, you like the man that was with me, you don't respect me because you didn't even like give a fuck about like fucking one of my girlfriends. And it's like she doesn't respect me because she didn't give a fuck that this is the man that I was dating. Like, it's a respecting. That means that you will do it. Even if we was married or we were like dating, that means there was an interest there. As soon as I know that one of my girlfriends is interested, like is dating somebody that I dated, that means that you got the interest. Because me, in my case, if somebody's hitting on me and I know they already dated my girlfriend, because it has happened to me before, like my cousin in this case, I will reject them right away.
Wait, don't just go by that real quick. Wait, what? Your cousin?
It happened, yeah, my cousin. We used to club together back when I was in my early 20s. And there was a guy that she was crushing so hard on him. We used to be regulars at one
the
club.
female is your cousin.
And yeah.
So okay, never mind.
Yeah,
no,
okay. Yeah, no, long story short, the guy, he liked me the entire time and he asked for my number and everything. I was like, no, because you know my cousin likes you and I seen you guys together. No, but I don't even like her like that. I'm like, yes, but you already like went out with her.
He got
like
caught
you
in
guys
that.
already
What if this could have been your
scenario
happily ever after dude?
Yep, that could have been it.
What if this could
I
have
don't
been your
think so.
happily ever after dude and you throwing away a
No.
whole because your cousin went on the date one time? What if your cousin
But
is the hoe?
I know she fucked him. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So, you know, it's a disrespect. It's disrespect.
It could
Why?
be disrespectful. I agree
Why?
absolutely that it could be disrespectful.
What if your
But it
cousin
does-
don't care about that man? What if your cousin was like, what if your cousin had this man completely wrong? What if your cousin treated this man like dirt? He finally emancipated himself from your cousin, and your cousin just couldn't see that this was a good dude. You gonna be like, man, he's awesome, but he dated my cousin once, so oh well.
It's still disrespectful. That's how I see it. Because
To your cousin that don't care?
after you were inside my cousin, so you're not gonna be
She
inside
don't
me
care?
too. No, get out of here with that shit. I would care. She doesn't
So
care
you
clearly
care
because she
is
does
the
not give
issue.
a fuck about me. No, it's like that. Like I said, it could be a cultural issue because I'm gonna tell you something right now. Caribbean or Latin America, do not even try that shit because you will get killed. I'm not even joking. I've seen so many cases in my country of guys that got killed because they were messing around with their friends' exes. I've seen it. It's very disrespectful. Like, it's like you are disrespectful for taking that decision, and you are disrespectful no matter which party like hit on who first. No matter who you hit on her first, or she hit on you first. You're both disrespectful if you engage.
So I think it's weird when people in friend groups date each other. It's weird, right?
Why?
Bro, we joke about this all the time. So first of all,
Yeah.
for reference, me and Rebel's friend group in high school, I went to high school and middle school with Rebel and college with Rebel, okay?
Yep.
Our little friend group was incredibly incestuous. And like everybody, except for me, I was the exception. I ain't mess with nobody. But all of them did. So we make jokes about this all the time. It's a little strange because it looks really weird. But if we think about it, again, people in the same friend group share the same friends, and the friends share a lot of same similarities.
Let's see what
Values,
Electric have
a lot
to
of same-
say. Electric.
Oh,
Come
yeah,
on.
there you go.
Let's hear. Because we're both Latinos, so I want to hear.
He's looking at reels on Instagram.
No,
Yeah.
I'm actually eating some watermelon. I'm letting
I was
y'all
about to say something.
There it
know. I'm
goes.
just enjoying the show. I side with Nikita on this, and it might be a cultural thing. Yeah, I ain't messing with none of my homies' girls. Like, if you dated her, whatever, I have no interest in her. I totally respect that, and I leave her alone. I wouldn't like any of my homies dating any of my exes. That's a no-go.
Why?
It's just a no-go for me. I don't got to explain why. I'm just territorial like that. But if it
They're your
happens,
ex,
I
you
can't
ain't-
control it. If it happens, I can't control it. I won't like it.
What if you let somebody awesome go? Like you just fumbled. that person's off limits to all your friends forever because you fucked up?
That's also the possibility of that person doing it to you with another one of your friends.
No,
And
but it's more like
that's
it's
we're not
not
talking
outside of
about
a
cheating. We're not
relationship.
talking about. We're not
it's
talking
like
about
this.
This
It's
is
like
cheating.
this.
This
We're
is not
talking about
cheating.
you had a whole relationship. Y'all ended. Y'all mutually went y'all separate ways.
And the
It
relationship
didn't
is
work out for y'all.
over.
Over. You can't stand this heifer. You
Not
look
the
at your
person
friend.
swooped in, or not the person swooped in when you were out of the picture. Like the relationship is over. There's time in between.
Yeah. Hell, let's even deal with the situation where you died. Okay, you died. This
Now,
person is
I would
off
look at
limits
it.
to
I
your
would look
friend,
at it as
even if
my.
you died.
I would look at it as my so-called homie scheming on me the whole time.
Yep,
It's like
absolutely.
that
That
whole
means that he was
time you
eyeing
were
that.
sitting and just waiting, and for me that's a snake. I don't like
What if
shit
it's
like
like,
that, bro.
Okay.
Yep,
so even
that's
if
how
it's
we
something
see
where
it.
like,
Yep.
she like doing cosplay, you can't stand cosplay, so you broke up with her over the cosplay. Your friend
Hold on.
ain't supposed to. Your friend who has no problem with cosplay is supposed to leave this awesome person alone because you dated her because you don't like cosplay.
So let me get back to 12 cent real quick. I fully acknowledge that it could be weird. It could be shifty and electric. When you said that, look at the person scheming on me the whole way. I get that. I understand. It's a real thing and it's a real concern. But I think that, and I wouldn't date. Let me put it like this: if I was single and I approached, and like we were in a friend group, and the ex was in the friend group, so it's not like I went and sought out the ex. The ex has no connection to the group, and like we stayed in touch. That's weird. You know what I'm saying? That would be like, yo, you was keeping a line the whole time. Let's say the ex was in the friend group, okay? So they're around. You're still interacting with that person. You're still talking to that person, right? If I so happen to start developing a fancy for this person, then I, meaning who I am as a person, would approach Electric. Be like, yo, A, B, and C, X, Y, and Z. We started talking. She's cool. I don't want to be weird between you and I, right? I think if that ends my friendship with Electric, then like that's whack. You know what I'm saying? Because I know several people who, and we went to college. People date people in college, right?
Yeah.
I know several people who are dating somebody, broke up because this guy wants to go ahead and fuck other women. You know what I'm saying? And then this girl meets another guy that's within the same, not directly, but like within the same, like 2 degrees of separation, and marries this person. They have children, a family, have been married for like 20 years.
Because remember, she was awesome. He fucked up.
Is that family wrong?
2 degrees
Like, no.
of
Yeah, but the thing
separation is different.
No.
You guys made it sound like it's your direct.
No, hold on.
Yes.
I will correct. It's not 2 degrees. It's a single degree separation.
I wouldn't even say that.
I know people that it's just direct.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not even a single degree separation. I know people it's direct.
I look at with for one that shit sounds conniving to me. Number one. Number two, these guys have a lack of, what would I say? For me, I look at it as there are more women available in the world. Like, why do you have to go to someone that your homie dated? Like,
But
that shit is conniving.
How about
to me,
this?
bro.
You make it sound like it is I'm going to seek out this person. You realize that relationships develop naturally over time.
For real.
Right? If I go, like I said, if we're
you
talking about somebody who's
effort.
not in the friend group,
There has to be some
no,
effort
no,
there.
bro, no. There does not always have to be effort. It doesn't. You've never developed feeling for somebody like, damn, I think I like this person. That's never happened to you before. And if it hasn't happened to you before, that is a normal thing that happens to people.
And also, I know good and well you had an interest in somebody that your friend wound up dating. Especially because you knew her first.
Absolutely, that's happened. So let's not act like that doesn't happen. Now, I will say,
of course it does.
I will say that is an incredibly delicate situation.
Exactly.
I will say that for the most part, I would never even entertain that thing. But I'm not going to sit here and act like exceptions do not exist. And if you're going to date my ex that I had a real relationship with, like a real one, if it wasn't a real relationship, I do not care.
Yeah.
But a real relationship with, you better marry that girl.
And
you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
But here's my mentality.
No, you're not saying that. You're not saying that because you're saying,
and y'all don't want it. Y'all also said you didn't want to get into it because you're like, it's shifty. I don't believe it. At the same time, look, if I was dating somebody and we broke up and we're still cool, meaning like I wish her the best, She wishes me the best. At the same time, if I know the reasons why we broke up and I know my friend is a good dude and they would make a good pair, I would rather
No,
her be with my friend than some random dude out in
no,
these
you would just be
streets.
Nah.
no, you would just be seen as a
Especially if
cook.
I actually
Sorry.
still like this person. If I still like this person as a person, like I don't want to be with this person, but we're actually still cool because I'm friends with all my exes, all except for one. I'm friends with all my
Of course. Mm.
I'm friends with all my exes. So if I'm still cool and I still wish this person the best, I would much rather her be with somebody that I know is a good dude than take her chances out in these streets.
I think that sounds good. I agree, but I'm not gonna feel like that on the surface. Like that's some shit that make me feel good at the end of the night. But
Yeah. Hey, to that point, then that's some unresolved shit with you. Because if I'm done with the relationship, I'm done with the relationship. Like I wish her the best. Hey, I moved on. Part of me is like, hey, better you than me, player.
So Electric, you telling me that there is under no circumstance, no matter how you broke up, no matter how long the relationship lasted, no matter how deep the second relationship gets, that it makes sense. Like under no circumstances.
Who are you asking that question to?
He said
Electric.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Because I agree that it's very delicate and it could very easily look really shifty. And there's like 1,000 ways to do it wrong. But are you saying that there's no situation where you'd be like, that's a little weird, but all right, I'm cool with that?
Nah, if it's a homie, it's I would think you've been plotting the whole time. For me,
it's true because it's true.
But isn't that insecurity?
Now listen, look at it like this.
It's not necessarily true.
If it's someone I had a deep relationship with, someone that I put my time in with, and a homie did that, I'd be like, nah, y'all just live your life, do your thing. I ain't gonna be mad at it, but I can't fuck with you. I can't trust you.
That person will be blacklisted by me.
Does any length of time in between the end of your relationship and the starting of their matters? Does any length of time matter?
I don't know.
Because right now you said like it could be 10 years later, and you're like no, because you left it
10
open.
years.
So
10 years, I probably won't give a shit. A lot of things can happen in 10 years.
Wow.
So recent.
But if it's something that happens
right?
like in the next year or two goes by fast, and someone could start planting their seeds real early, I know how the game is. So some people they orbit around women until the woman finally gives in. I know how that shit works. So a year or two, I'll be like, nah, what the fuck is going on here? That shit is.
But
weird.
you're not talking. You're not talking.
But if
about
it's like 10 years,
you're talking about your friend.
A whole.
Oh my god, I want to say this because it's true. It has happened to me, especially like at the workplace.
It absolutely happened.
Like I work at this place when I used to like hang out with this one guy over there. Like they had a men's department and a women's department. I'm not saying the name of the place because just to protect it, because I did love working there.
Yeah, it's all good.
But long story short, in the men's department, most men they look very good. Like they were all good looking, no matter the race. They were mostly good looking. They were always like suited. You had to be suited at this place. It was not a corporate job, but you had to be suited. And I became friends with this guy in the antique department, and we used to get along very well. Like we had a lot of things in common. It turns out that he was married, but him and his wife had an open relationship. But nobody knew that they had an open relationship, and I couldn't talk about it because it was like his own little thing. So I didn't want to just spread his stuff like that. And people legit thought that we had sex and everything. We never did. Like I am so dead ass right now. Like we never did. But I remember like once I left the company, there were some other guys that were really close to him and his friends, his homies, that he would go drink after work and he will invite to his birthday parties and everything, that were trying to fuck. You know what I mean? Oh, and they will be such hypocritical to say, yeah, but I remember you were dating this guy before, you were seeing this guy before, and then I will be like, but, and so what does that mean? Oh, I always liked you. Like straight up like that. Maybe it's because it's a New York thing, it might be a New York thing, but they will be so straight up with that. So it does happen. That means that they were watching me the entire time. And trust me on this, I'm not stupid. I knew they were looking. I knew that they were. No, I'm coming across the point of electric.
But we're describing
like,
two different situations. I don't disagree with you.
Of it.
I don't disagree with you and electric in that example at all. We're not talking about some dudes who would orbit around a guy and for a couple of months or whatever, and then start hollering at the girl. Fuck that dude. Like that's whack. I'm talking about a friend, a person you've known for a minute, this person, I trust this person with my life kind of person, right? And then after a relationship that didn't last a long time ends, I'm talking, listen, if I start talking Electric's ex or Rebel's ex, that's out of pocket. You know why that's out of pocket? Not just because it's their ex, because I have no fucking relationship with that person. I have to go out of my way and be like, yo, I always liked you. Yo, yada, yada. There's no relationship there. So that's why it's out of pocket.
From what we're talking about.
If all four of us were chilling and like of the four of us, two of y'all got together, but like we're clearly going to talk about this because we're hanging out. And we're like, yo, dude, we're happy for you. At the same time, I feel like it wouldn't be out of pocket if y'all in for us to be like, hey man, would you feel some type of way if we started?
It absolutely can be.
Right?
It's so easy for that to be out of pocket.
Oh my gosh. Even like
it's so easy for that to be out of pocket.
Right.
My whole contention is that it can't, no, it's hard for it not to be out of pocket.
Yo, I just want to say, I can imagine some listeners right now, their blood might be boiling because they've probably been through something like this.
Of course.
I've lived it myself, bro.
Like
it's such a delicate situation. It's such a delicate situation. But my whole contention is that it can be done and it can make sense. I'm not saying everyone's going to be high-fiving about it. No, motherfuckers going to be mad. And a friendship might get ruined. But like, if I'm going to ruin my friendship for someone over a girl.
We weren't really friends anyway then.
We weren't really friends anyway. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no girl that bad that I'm going to throw away a friendship with. I don't.
Not only that, though, I would feel like, yo, if me and this girl getting together makes you throw away our friendship, that tells me you also weren't my friend. Because, like, instead of you being happy for me,
using
you
me
feel
for A, B, and C. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you feel some type of way because I got
you talk
this
this girl for 3 weeks. You cheated on the girl with 17 people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is a good girl. I know this is a good girl. You know that we have stuff in common,
if it's
too.
something short term like that I don't give a shit. Like, I wouldn't care. I'd be like, yo, do your thing, bro. Like, it didn't work out. Y'all made it sound like a relationship, bro. Like,
no, because you kept saying like
you got to go back and listen to this podcast. Bro.
Yeah, because you made it sound like, look,
I understood, but I
hollered at her
like
one night. She's off
I'm
limits
gonna say
forever.
No. I didn't mean that. No. Bro, like,
let Nikita.
To me, it's the same thing. I believe it's disrespectful either way. If
Nikita said it doesn't matter.
If I already fucked the guy and dated him for some time, but my girlfriend knows who he is and have interacted with him before, and then I see the bitch with him, it's plain disrespectful. You deserve your ass bit, and I'm blacklisting both of you.
Because look, I'm gonna say two things. One,
Nikita ready to fight right now, yo.
Yo, Nikita was feeling some type of way about dudes.
Nikita, can you fight?
Hold on, before we get to that, y'all missed this whole scenario she painted earlier. She was feeling she was rejecting dudes who thought she slept with a coworker that she actually did not sleep with.
I did catch that though.
I really didn't. Like, I really didn't.
You just threw away all
you don't want
these
to talk to those guys
apparently
anyway. You don't want to talk to those guys anyway.
Yeah.
You don't want to talk
anyway, two, I have been to DR, and I can
Rebel's wife is
that
Dominican, by the way.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like that, so you better not try it.
DR,
don't try it with that woman.
You need to be holding your partner's hand at all times. Yes.
Let me add a little bit of color. So listen, some West African cultures, mine include, but this isn't like a pervasive practice in my culture anymore. It used to be that if I died, my brother would marry my wife.
To me, that's not weird.
That's very unhinged. No.
Listen, you have to pull your Western mind back.
It's a culture thing, though. Yeah, if it's a culture thing, I understand that.
You have to pull your Western mind back.
I want to say something so bad. You know what?
Hold on. Yeah. Take your Western mind. Oh, I love you. Love conquers. I'll take that shit out. Because love don't mean shit when it comes to relationships. It really fucking
die
doesn't.
Eventually.
Okay. Love don't hold relationships together. Love is fucking tape and Elmer's glue at best. Commitment.
Well, I agree with you. No, I agree with you on that. But I'm also passionate about my partner, so therefore, ain't no fucking way.
You're dead. So here's the thing. If I die,
one of y'all two better take care of my wife.
Then my wife and my kids need a person who has the same values, the same blood, the same upbringing, the same everything as me. And that's my brother. I'm not saying I subscribe to that. I'm saying I get it. And it's for that exact reason that we're talking about. When we're in high school or in college or whatever, and some guy's like, yo, I like that girl, people take dibs on people. That's whack as shit. We don't do that in the South. We're like, yo, if you like that girl and I like that girl, I'm not saying it's a competition, but let's just talk to the girl. She gonna pick. She's a person.
Facts.
She gonna pick who
Well,
she
like I
wants.
said,
May the best
her,
man win.
That I agree
I'm
with.
a dap you
No,
up.
because
That I agree with.
no, because your ass is gonna get murdered real quick in Latin America if you tried that. I dare you.
I'm married, so I don't have to worry about that.
Exactly.
And I'm not
I like how
married to Dominican.
I like how he pulled out the car. I'm married. Now he finally did. He pulled out that car.
I ain't gotta worry about that.
You ain't gotta worry about
We're
it.
dealing with hypothetical, you know what I'm saying? But
This is all hypothetical. But to
and
that
my wife's
point,
West African too, so
yeah, he's doubly all right. But to that point, that's why to me it seems weird to completely throw away human beings because somebody might have dated them. Like you all out here, there's so many fish in the sea. Apparently not, because
look,
look,
not, bro.
all these dating apps, all these look. Here's what I believe. I believe in soulmates, right?
I don't
I believe
Oh my
there's more than
goodness.
I believe in percentages of compatibility. So you might want somebody that's your 100% compatibility. That's all well and good, but they might have been born in 1920 or 1890, or they may be married already. They might have got hit by a bus. That's all well and good.
Statistically, I'm never gonna meet that person. Okay,
You ain't gonna meet that person.
And
So
functionally,
now you're dealing with
they don't exist. But I got you.
exactly. So now you're dealing with the 90%. And hey, if you find somebody in the 90%, it's gonna feel like, oh, this is my soulmate. When really there was 100% out there, but you never gonna meet them. Same thing. There's a lot of people who married their 70% and they never met better than the 70. So to them, this is like, oh my goodness. Woo. We argue sometime, but you know what? Love is work. We make it happen. And they rocking with their 73% person to ride or die till the end. And granted, there's some people out there who married a 40% and they are struggling. They've had 70% before. They might have had a 60% before or 50%. They let that one get away, but they realize, you know what? I need to let some of this. I'm not gonna date my friends' exes. Like, oh yeah, I know them through.
Oh, that's how you get your ass shot.
You know why you mess with 40%? Because you threw away a bunch of 70s and 80s and 90s already.
Yep. Because
that's how you get your ass shot.
That's it. And a lot of women out here.
That's like baby names. My daughter was supposed to have a completely different name, but what was it supposed to be?
What was it supposed to be, Rebel?
Elise. But my wife's cousin's name is that was gonna be my name if I was a girl. So like
her name was supposed to be my name. Are you forgetting this?
What?
You were supposed to name her after me.
That's my first born, but it was a girl. Okay.
I have a girl. We've went over this 1,000 times. I have a girl.
I didn't know that then. Okay.
Yes, you did.
Maybe I did. Anyway, the point is.
Listen, hold on, Nikita. For context, and for the viewers, for context, I knew Rebel's wife, and I introduced Rebel.
This is a great example.
Okay.
Let's go full disclosure.
Okay.
Tell them everything.
I don't know what you're talking about, so you go ahead and do it.
All right.
Don't tell me you share. Don't tell me you share.
No.
What?
No. But go ahead, Rebel.
From my perspective, my wife is somebody that if you had the opportunity, you would have hollered at her. Right?
At the time, yeah.
But you weren't where she was. What did you do? You set up your friend with somebody that you were interested in.
Okay. So I knew his wife in college better than he did. We were in the same dance group, and we be at parties and stuff. So I knew her in passing. We were like super cool, but like I knew of her. And we were both single. I was in California. Rebel was in New York. And we had been like talking on Facebook, just like, hey, what's up kind of thing. I told Rebel, hey, Rebel, this girl's single. She's great. You need to talk to her. And he did, and they got married. And the fee, hold on. The fee, no, I'm just nail this and you can go back. The fee for putting them together was his firstborn should be named after me, and he hadn't done that yet. So.
What do you mean yet? I'm done. I'm not having any more kids. You're right. I could change the name. To that point, keep in mind, he knew this person. I'd only seen her in passing a couple times. I was already dating somebody else. So I literally only hollered at this person because I told my friend, yes, I'll talk to her. So keeping my honor to him is what had me start talking to who is now my wife.
And mother of his children.
And both of my children. So thank you, my good friend who didn't feel the way that Electric and Nikita feels.
That's a whole different situation.
Yeah, that's different.
Did you fuck her? Did you fuck her, Scrolla?
No, I didn't. No,
exactly.
I didn't. No, my wife listens to the show.
The fuck? Exactly.
But you act like even if you had, that would have stopped. It would have stopped us.
It would have stopped if you did. In my case, it would have stopped if you did.
Look, all right. Let's say different world. You had slept with the person who's now my wife, right?
No, different world, different people, different scenarios. Just
of course.
Go the analogy
because I'm literally crying right now.
Make the analogy analogous. I am not using real people's names, dude.
We have to completely separate real life from.
Then completely separate it. My wife listens to the show, bro.
Rebel's trying to start some shit in the Wola home.
Yo,
habitually
I don't have any problem being,
right?
racy or whatever, but bro, there's lines that won't be stepped.
Habitually stepping.
Hey, I'm just saying.
So to that point, my point is that wouldn't have stopped me. Yo,
if I had a friend that I slept with, and then later on, I said, hey, Rebel, this girl's dope. I used to date her, and she lives where you live, and she's single. You should go date her. I would absolutely do that.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I do it? Because I don't care.
But that's a homie hooking a homie up. Like, I've done that for homies so many times. That's not the same.
Right. Oh my goodness.
Hold on. What if I thought that? You know what? I'm going to hook Rebel up with this person. And then Rebel's like, yo, Scrota, I'm dating this one person. Would that be wrong? Like, he beat me to it.
Yes, it would be wrong.
Oh, see, listen, man.
Y'all can't win with y'all, man.
No, I didn't understand that question. Wait, what?
That if before he could set us up, I already hit him up and said, hey, I'm interested or I'm dating your ex.
This person.
Your ex?
He's trying to set me up with the ex.
I'm trying to set up
he can set me up with the ex. I hit him up, hey, either A, I'm interested in, or B, I'm dating your ex.
Oh, so you don't give a fuck enough to be mad, so it don't matter. So what's the problem?
Here's
okay.
You're trying to hook them up with them. So why would you be mad? It's stupid.
Thank you, Electric.
Because you don't give a fuck enough to hook them up. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Welcome to the South.
Exactly. Welcome to the South, bro.
The South is confusing me because the South doesn't give a fuck enough to hook them up with the.
I don't
take
care.
relationships so
y'all broke my brain, bro.
It's just not it.
After a while, like obviously, you know what I'm saying, after a little bit, I don't give a shit. I've moved on already, bro. If we see that girl, nah, but bro, she's mine. It's like, no, like it doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now the thing is, the only reason that I would feel if I dated a girl and then some time passed, like a decent amount of time passed, and then my homeboy naturally was around this person and naturally started developing feelings with this person. The only reason that I would feel some kind of way about that is because I'm being sensitive.
Yep, and you have
that's valid. And that's valid. You know what I'm saying? I'm being sensitive. Like, oh man, she can't. I don't want her to be happy. Like if my homeboys are like, I'm gonna just smash this girl and dip out, and he knows that I have feelings for her. That's fucked up. Like fuck that dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if my homeboys like, no, I actually want a serious relationship with this person because this person's awesome, and I know she's awesome. And I know that like the relationship and it's over, bro. And he wants an honest go at her because maybe they like work at the same company. You know what I'm saying? Maybe later on, like, you know what I'm saying? They run the same running route or something.
They had a little meet cute. It was a whole rom-com and like.
Then the only reason I'll be like, nah, bro. First of all, that's cock blocking. Secondly, you know what I'm saying? That's just me being insecure and sensitive.
Oh my God, you guys are not thinking realistically.
She's not my priority. No, I am being. She's not my priority. She's not my possession. You know what I'm saying?
Again, we have lived this multiple times. I have acquaintances right now that have full families.
Full families? Nah, fuck that. They shouldn't have family. Send them kids back. Because I fucking stuck my finger.
Shout out to my exes. Shout out to y'all's family. I wish y'all the best. I love seeing y'all's pictures.
No, 15 years ago, that's a long time. Listen, if you told me
No.
I'm
saying
I'm done.
Okay. Listen, one of my best friends.
Hey,
had a girlfriend.
Be careful.
No, it's fine.
It's fine.
One of my best friends had a girlfriend, and she was amazing. She was beautiful. She was smart. She was straight up wife material.
She still is.
And he was like, and we were like, yo, what's wrong with you?
Facts.
What is wrong with you? She's amazing.
Yep.
He wasn't there yet in his personal life. He wasn't there yet and matured enough or whatever. This girl left and ended up talking and dating someone that my friend knows very well. They got married. And then he marries somebody else he met in his life. If that person who is in our circle shows up to my boy's place, is my boy gonna be like, yeah, that's messed up, dude? Should he even give a shit about that anymore? That's stupid if he does.
Right.
If he's mad at that now, that's dumb. You're wilding.
Not only that, hey, I would feel like a bad friend because I didn't know any of that. My wife was like, hey, let's go meet up with my friend because she has a homie. Met up, turned out his wife is that person. I didn't even know. So I was like, oh, snap. One, I didn't know you broke up with my homie's friend. Two,
people gotta grow
congratulations.
up. Man.
Y'all look amazing together, and I'm meeting your kids.
If that relationship is built off of cunning and conniving and all this other BS, then that's what it is. F that. But when people get together, and when people get together, it's either off some bullshit or off some actual shit. Yeah, and if my friend is dating my girl, dating my ex on some real shit, like it's real, then I'd be whack as shit if I was like, nah, that's just me being greedy and possessive and immature.
And also tells me you ain't over this.
It's gonna hurt.
Man.
It's gonna hurt. Don't get me wrong. It's gonna hurt. And I'm be like, don't get twisted. You know what I'm saying? But
that just tells me y'all need to end relationships better.
Like, I might have to like not be around that friend and that girl for a little bit until I get my shit together. But that's a me problem.
Exactly. And that really
I've done that exact thing before, and it was not easy. But I'm still friends with this person to this day.
Hold on, Nikita. Does this mean everyone that you have been involved with, you feel some type of ownership over, and you still feel something for them, even if you can't stand their guts?
First of all, when I have a man, how do I explain this? I feel very secure because it's just like when I have a man, none of the females that are around him can be a threat for me. So I really don't give a fuck because I know I'm still the hottest in the fucking room. So I don't feel any type of way. And I know that they wouldn't try it either because I let it clear known. Not by training them or saying that, it's just like the way I carry myself. They know that they shouldn't try it. And third thing is that I never leave them alone when I'm around. And I know by the way you're looking at her, I know that you have some sort of interest. Remember, men are very different from us. We can hide that shit better, but you can't.
Oh, fucking
okay?
Horrible.
So I can tell by the way you're looking at her. I can tell by the way you're looking at that one friend. I can tell. Like, I can tell if you got some sort of interest. Even if she had a fatter ass than me. I'm like, yeah, you were looking at her a little weird. I wouldn't bring it up. I will be quiet as hell though, but I will be observing them closely. So in my case, I just don't give them enough, how do you say, I don't get them get too close. Like we will be around maybe once or twice, but then that wouldn't happen. Also, if I break up with an ex, also I make sure that we live very far away from each other. We're not even from the same neighborhood. So if I broke up with you, like that's it. Like I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're up to. I'm pretty sure if you go with somebody else, definitely wasn't my friend. Because I keep contact with my girlfriends and I know what they're up to and what they're doing, who they are dating. Also, my tastes are very different. Yes, my tastes and my girlfriends, I make sure we don't have the same taste. And thank God, me and my girlfriends do not have the same taste. We don't.
Seems like a lot of work on you.
No, it's different. It's hard to tell, like, when the man probably has the same taste, like they like someone, like maybe your girlfriend is his type. But men tend to be dogs. All of them. I do not give a fuck if you're religious or if you are like mundane, if you're in the world, if you are like for everything,
I'm
open-minded
fucking
as fuck.
amazing.
Like you still a dog. Like
I'm
you still,
amazing.
if you see an ass that's fatter than your own girlfriend, you're gonna look at it. You're gonna fucking look at it. It's no denying.
My girlfriend gonna look too.
I will look and be like, okay, might as well. You go for that.
If that's really my girl, we both look and dap each other up.
Nah, that's stupid as fuck.
Hey, you not me, and you not in the type of relationships that I'm in. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying that I never had that situation happen to me because I'm very careful. Now I'm gonna tell you why.
Maybe he didn't love you right. Yeah, that's a different type of security now. That
back
you don't feel.
In the
you
islands,
just said you don't feel threatened by nobody else.
No, because I became the hottest bitch in the group. So clearly, yes.
Okay.
I don't feel threatened.
Right. So if you don't feel threatened, then it shouldn't have fat ass.
No, it doesn't affect me. At least no, but I'm gonna tell you something. Back when I was like before my glow up days, I lived in the islands, right? I was dating this 19-year-old. Just for you guys to know, we never did anything. Like, you know how it is. And then one time I heard from one of the people in the neighborhood, they were like, "Oh, I saw your cousin." And I'm like, "Oh, really?" "Yeah, but she was in the back of a motorcycle with your boyfriend." "What do you mean?" You know, I'm like, "What type of motorcycle was it?" "Oh, yeah, it was a Yamaha 115. Those are one of the most popular ones, like in the islands." And I was like, interesting, because he has one. I'm like, "Where did you see him? What time?" "Oh, I saw them like X place, X time." And I'm like, that make a lot of sense. Because my cousin was a fucking hoe. So she probably gave him what he was looking for me to give him.
What if he just happened to see your cousin and she needed a ride? And he's trying to help her out because he knows that's your cousin.
What if I tell you that I already knew that my cousin was a fucking hoe?
That don't have nothing to do with him.
Hoes can't get rides?
Or give them?
No, they cannot. No, they not. No, they not. Like you're not supposed to. I don't, and I don't trust her either. The thing is that you're not supposed to hang out with my man when I'm not around, unless you were the one that introduced me to him, and you guys are friends, and I still wouldn't trust her.
Hanging out, he was giving her a ride.
Wait, so he introduced y'all?
To Bible study.
She introduced y'all at Bible study?
Yes, but I know she was fucking him. She introduced us.
Did she fuck him before she introduced you to him?
This is what I'm trying. Like I was trying to find out, but based on what I heard,
you're messing with her old man.
Yeah, exactly.
No, she introduced him to me purposely.
After she
like because all girls do that.
She was trying to hook
like
you up.
no, all girls do that. Like if I have a friend and I think he's good looking, I think he's an amazing person, because clearly we're friends. I wouldn't be friends with an asshole. The asshole is me, always me. But anyways, like. Clearly, I would want to introduce him to my girlfriend. And I would want them to be together because I think he's amazing for my girlfriend. But then, it's a different story if I'm fucking him. Why would I do that to my girlfriend? Like, I will be the biggest fucking bitch in the scene. Okay?
What if you just don't appreciate him like that? But you know your girlfriend
I wouldn't
would
fuck
be
him
an amazing partner.
I wouldn't fuck him.
You did it. But you did it first. You didn't know, oh man.
No, I know.
Amazing for my girlfriend.
Honey, I know, honey. I do know.
So what you're saying is none of your exes would have been good partners for your friends.
I would never do that.
Not a single one.
That's just what it is.
That's not the question.
You ain't dated no good dudes.
That's not the question he asked. Ask the question again.
So you're saying none of your exes would be a good dude for any of your friends. You ain't dated no good dudes.
No, it's not that. It's just like they were in my girlfriend's taste. And I'm not talking about in looks. I'm talking about like personality.
Yeah, she did say that. She did say that.
She did say she. Remember, I said it sounds like a lot of work to avoid all these personalities.
No, that's what I'm saying. I know I have a very like small group of girlfriends, like female friends, and I have a lot of guy friends. But I have never fucked anybody from it, even though I know that there's a handful of that friend group that want to fuck me. I had never done it.
That's just being responsible.
I have a lot of guy friends, but I have a very small handful, like group of girlfriends, and I get to know them. I travel with them. We go out. We get drunk and we talk about it. We get high. We talk to each other about our deepest like thoughts and feelings. So I already know who about and who isn't, you know. And most of them aren't about it. So I'm comfortable with telling them, showing them, like introducing them to my partners. I'm comfortable with that. But you know your friends. It's the same with guys. You know your friends. And even if you can be friends with somebody that most people can't stand, because that has happened before, right? And like, but you guys are still friends. You guys have a bond. Yeah, you still have, oh my God, you still have like, like you still have a bond with this person, right? And like having a bond with this person means even if people from the outside can stand this person, you're still gonna see the good in him. We know, you will know who not to have your wife around or your husband around. Because it happens. People, they don't have a mindset. They don't have like rules for themselves. And my rule is I do not mess with any of my girlfriends. Male friends, or unless they introduce me or they want me to get together, then yeah, I'll give it a chance. I'll get to know them. Or exes, or anybody that they even fucked, because that would make me feel disgusted.
That's not solely your responsibility though. Like for instance, you said don't leave your wife around. I wouldn't leave my wife around. I would leave my wife around anybody because I trust her. I don't need to trust them.
No, I understand where you're coming from, but some people are pushy, right, Electric?
So
some people are definitely pushy. Yeah. And they will try to push that shit.
That ain't how it works. At some point, that's a crime. So I trust her.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't see it like that.
It don't matter how pushy anybody else is. Same thing. Anybody that's really your man, it don't matter who you leave him around. Because if it's really your man, he ain't gonna do nothing with them. But if he does do something with them, that friend that did something with them just saved you a lifetime of hurt and pain.
Here's what I think about like what I've noticed. And again, like we talked about different cultures having different rules and different sets. It's a Southern thing. It's a Northern thing. I think that also like there's bro code and girl code and woman code and stuff like that as well too. And I think that sometimes those things don't overlap, and they don't need to overlap, right?
No, don't forget cultural difference as well.
That's the first thing that I said.
It really did.
My bad.
No, but I do want to hear his point of view. But
you might have cut off on my side.
Oh, my bad. But yeah, so there's the culture, then there's also like how we were socialized with our genders and stuff, right? There's those different things, and those things don't have to overlap. I think it gets tricky when you're dealing with two people from two different cultures, whether that is you're dealing with two people from one person from the South, one person's from another like country culture. And I think as long as you're honest and open to have that discussion with that person, that's all that matters. And the chips aren't always going to fall in the way where everything's hunky-dory. It's not going to. But I think the hope is that it all comes down to how each person sees respect. And as long as that's like and communication, and as long as that's at the forefront, I think those issues will get hashed out between two people who really consider themselves friends. And if I know my friend has a hardline stance on something, then maybe I'll just pass. Like, it's that simple. Yeah.
I just wanted to say that it's not an insecurity reason, because I used to be insecure, but it was with myself. It was never about anybody. I have never felt insecure about anybody. And it's good to have confidence. And I think I have a lot of confidence, especially in front of people that clearly don't fucking like me or envy me. I don't know for what fucking reason. Girls is a little bit more sensitive. And this is why I try to handpick my friends and make sure that they are friends that are going to be loyal. Because I wouldn't know how I'm going to be able to like handle like betrayal. And back then, when they told me that about my cousin, you know what I did? Like, I ghosted him. Mind you, this is like 2006. So I ghosted him. Like, he would come to the house and I would be locked in and tell people to tell him that I wasn't there and stop hanging out with him. And then like he asked me the reason and I was like, you know what you did? And he will smile when I say it. So he would know why the fuck I was not like contacting with him or anything. And in her case, I stopped hanging out with her. But then whenever we had to hang out because we're family at the end of the day, we're just political cousins, by the way. So it didn't matter that much. Like, I will make sure that I kept my distance with her. Because it's like, okay, both parties are at fault. I'm not going to just blame her. But it felt very disrespectful. And if she was, let me tell you something, and if she was a real friend / cousin, she would have let me know and be like, oh, I saw your boyfriend the other day and he gave me a ride. So this is how you know. She never told me. So
I have a question.
Clearly, it's a thing. And also, I had like another friend here in New York, right? back in like what 2014, 15, homegirl hated me because one of my male friends told me she hates you because you get too much attention. And I was like, it's like she's one of those girls, right? That had like a nice body, but guess what? She had an ugly face and she stank.
Oh.
People didn't want to fuck with her. Also, her attitude was like really shitty. People would only hang out with her because one of our friends introduced her to the group, and she would be very annoying at times. So people would tolerate her. But the whole time she was blaming me for it. And you know what she tried to do? There was a guy in the friend group, right? He always been in love with me. Oh my God. Like, he's a real one for this. He called me and he was like, yo, this girl is on my messenger. Back then, like, we used to use Facebook Messenger a lot. Like, he told me that she was like on his messages and asked him like when can she come and hang out to play Magic or to do whatever. And I'm like, oh, what? She's doing that? But he was real. He was like, what? I don't want nothing with that bitch. She stank. And she's fucking ugly. I don't care her body banging. Like, she's ugly. Nobody can stand her in the group. And it was true. Most men couldn't stand her in the group. People do that shit. But you guys continue with that South. Oh, it's the Southern thing. It's the Southern. No.
Girl, you never been to the South. You never.
Yeah.
It's a different culture. Like I said, people marry their brothers' people. It's different. But I will say this. If the viewers wanted to check out what the big Halloween surprise was for what you dressed up for Halloween, how would they go see it?
I'm going to post it on my Instagram on Halloween night. Maybe November 1st, maybe, because
do you
I might be
share said Instagram?
I don't know who the fuck is gonna like me after what I said here in this bitch.
If they don't like who you are,
yeah, exactly. Hey, more power to the freaks. Look, freaks get a bad rap, all right?
Hey,
Clearly.
I promise you, I love my friends, by the way, especially my girlfriends. It's a handful of them. I just wanted to give a PSA in case any of my girlfriends listen to this. I love ya. You know how it is when we go out, because I'm planning to share this on my account too. So I love ya, and it's not personal, nothing. I love my girlfriends. It's just like I still don't trust nobody around my man. That's it. If I have one.
And they probably feel the same way about you, so it should
your man ain't trustworthy.
Oh my God, it's so obvious. Oh my God, stop.
All right, so this is your chance right now. Give us your ads, give us your plugs.
Sometimes I post on my Instagram mostly like what I wear. I'm always sharing like where I'm at and what I'm wearing, so it's a little bit of lifestyle in there. And my cosplay journeys, adventures, whenever I travel, I go out to Japan a lot. So there's also that.
We got to talk about that, me and you, later on.
Of course.
We got to have a whole part two.
Any information, anything you guys are curious, like I will be
drop your ad, where we find you.
So whoever wants to follow me, my Instagram is Nikki NIKKI_CHANN. Nikki Chan. Yes. Yeah, so I'm there, and yeah, we'll see. Winter is my time. It's when I be outside. Summer not that much, but winter definitely. I'm going to a Halloween party on Halloween Day, on my birthday, and Friday I'm going to a custom party. It's gonna be like a Latin night, Williamsburg. I'm gonna be in New York. Also, I'm also on Overwatch and Monster Hunter if you wanna play with me. So if you wanna see on some of that, like absolutely. I travel a lot, cosplay conventions, anime conventions, and like lifestyle too. And if you want fashion advice, same. I'm here to help. Same for you guys.
Hey man, it's been a breath of fresh air. You're actually our first female guest. Clap it up for
wow.
In the building.
History has been
That's right.
I feel like such a pick-me, but I love it.
Yes. And happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Happy early birthday, but it'll be just about your birthday when this airs.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, Rebel, you want to do the thing?
We got to have a part two because we need to defend the freaks versus the hoes. But nevertheless, thank you so much for joining us, Nikita. This has been amazing.
Thank you guys for inviting me.
Of course. You are always welcome. And anytime you have something else that you need to get off your chest, let us know. All right?
Absolutely. Thank you so much, guys, for the invite.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the HLS Podcast, the podcast that never was, late to the party, Radical Teddy and Friends, her latest suggestions, for cosplay. Hippies, Lucid Showers. I'm the Rebel Alliance.
I'm Scrotawola.
And this is Electric Thunder.
Shout outs to our special guest, Nikki-chan.
Thank you so much.
Word to the bird.
Yeah.
Now we're going to get on some Overwatch.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, so I'm just going to say it again. We got to have a part 2 because we didn't even get into the whole freak thing more often, all right? Because we went on a whole side tangent on anime, cosplay, and then loyalty and